the race to control the moon's resources. Superpowers are eyeing the moon, not for science, but for its resources. Here's why controlling the moon could decide the next global superpower. Category: Geopolitics, Global Power Struggle. First, it was the race to land on the moon. Now, it's the race to control it. The moon isn't just a lifeless rock floating in space. It's a treasure chest of valuable resources. Whoever controls the moon's minerals controls the next era of technological and economic power. Let's break it down. What's so valuable up there? One word: helium-3. This rare isotope is almost non-existent on Earth, but the moon has it in abundance. Why does it matter? Helium-3 is a potential fuel for nuclear fusion, the holy grail of clean energy. A few tons of it could power entire countries for years, with no pollution. Next, rare earth metals. We need them for smartphones, satellites, electric cars, and military tech. Earth supply? Running thin. The moon could become the new source for these critical materials. Then there's water ice. Found at the lunar poles, water on the moon can be turned into oxygen for breathing and hydrogen for rocket fuel. This makes the moon a potential gas station for deep space travel. So who's in this new space race? The United States, through NASA's Artemis program, plans to return astronauts to the moon and establish a permanent lunar base by 2030. China is ramping up fast, aiming to land its takenauts and build its own moon station. China sees lunar dominance as a key part of its space Silk Road. Russia, India, Japan, and even private companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and others are not far behind. But here's where it gets tricky: space law. The Outer Space Treaty of 1967 says no nation can own the moon, but it doesn't stop countries from using its resources. It's a legal gray area, and whoever gets there first will set the rules. Control of lunar resources means economic power, energy independence, and a massive advantage in future space missions. But it's not just about mining rocks. Lunar bases could serve as military outposts. Whoever controls high ground in space controls the Earth below. Is this sounding like sci-fi? It's not. The moon is becoming the new front line in global power competition. If we don't set clear international agreements soon, the moon could become the Wild West of space, sparking conflicts over mining zones, orbital paths, and territorial claims. The space race is no longer about flags and footprints. It's about resources, power, and control. So, when people say the moon belongs to all of humanity, who is really listening? The race is on, and the first to establish a permanent presence might control humanity's future. What do you think? Should countries be allowed to claim lunar resources? Or should space be off limits for profit? Drop a comment, like, share, and follow for more.